Good day, welcome to King Everything. Today I thought I'd kind of share with you guys my router collection. I don't know why I got a router collection, but I ended up with lots of routers over time. So I'll kind of show you the ones I like the most, and I'll kind of show you some of the other ones that I have. And they're, every one's a little different, depends on your application. You know, you kind of pick and choose. I do like these Linksys, and you say, oh, these are the old Linksys. They are. These are 5.4 GL, which the L is for Linux, so these are hackable. They only do 2.4 gigahertz, so you're not going to get 300 megabyte transfer rates and stuff like that. But they have something cool. Once you hack these suckers, you can turn them up to 250 milliwatts, and you get some massive coverage and massive distance, especially with different antennas. You can see I got a couple different antennas here. I had different antennas, and I think this one's a little faded. I think this one is one that I had in a window that I was borrowing some internet for about 3 or 4 years, and I don't think it ever been turned off. It just sat in the sun and just ran nonstop. The only reason I ever got powered off is because we lost power. But just absolutely fantastic once you hack these with you can use dd-wrt or tomato firmware. You can see here on the bottom it's a WRT 5.4. Oh, this is a G. This is just one of the G. There is the GL. This is the GL, I think. Yeah, see, here's the GL. So that's why this one's different. This one was a little different. I think maybe somebody gave me this one. But I got a bunch of these, actually a whole bunch of these. I got a couple of these in service right now. And these are at campgrounds. I put them everywhere because they're just, especially if you want to do repeating and use the right antennas with these fellows, they just work great. You never do anything to them. Maybe they'll reboot if you got loose power or something like that, but they just kind of run and run and run. So really nice routers. But like I said, they don't do AC or any of that stuff or 5 gigahertz. They're just 2.4 gigahertz. So that's all these do. But like I said, they have some really good performance once they've been hacked. The other routers I got, let's see, I'll find the cheaper one right now. This one here, this is a E2500. This is kind of standard router, nothing fancy. Just set it on the shelf and let it roll. No external antennas. It's okay. This is good for like small coverage and stuff. Like these are just like cheapo ones you get at Office Max or whatever is still in business, or Best Buy and that kind of thing. Just cheap little router. It's got a little 4-port switch. Oh no, this has a 5-port. No, 4-port switch and a little 5-port internet port, but it does have a USB port, so it's got that neat little feature. So just a cheap little router. And that's another Linksys. I kind of lean toward the Linksys ones, but we do have Netgear, and here's the next one. And this one is a little bit bigger. You can see it almost looks like a Comcast router. This one, I can't remember what model. Oh, this is a WNDR 4500 version 2. And this one, I think I got this at Goodwill or garage sale. I usually don't spend much money because I usually pick up routers if I can find them. And if somebody needs one, I'll give it to them. So I don't want to spend a lot of money. But this one's kind of cool. It's got a lot of clear plexiglass. Looks really neat. It's got dual USB ports, the 4-port switch. And that's about it, but really nice. I'm not sure if you can hack this one. I can't remember if I did or not, but still a pretty nice little router for what it is, especially for a few bucks. That kind of looks cool. Then the next one, this one, people really love this router. This is a Nighthawk. This here is a Netgear Nighthawk. This is I think it's R7000. I think R7000. There's 9000 out now that have a couple more antennas on the sides. But these are really nice routers. This one I think right now goes for about $100 on Amazon. And I picked this up for a few bucks at a garage sale. And actually, the problem with it, brought it home, it just kept power cycling constantly. It took me a while to figure it out, but it was just a bad power supply. So I had another power supply, plugged it in. Life is great. But people really like these. These are kind of neat routers. They look cool, have good performance. A lot of the gamers like them. I don't like the antennas. They're kind of, you really got to crank them down, otherwise they just kind of flop over. But once you crank them down, they're okay. And you can these are replaceable antennas, so you can put in just a normal. These are nothing special antennas. They just look cool, like they got like a angular shape to them, but it's just a rod going through it. Nothing special. But these are pretty cool routers. The gamers really love these. Then let's see. Oh, last one. I've got more, but they're in service. But these are ones that I've picked up. This one here, oh, his antenna fell over. Get back on there, baby. I've been finding a lot of these TP-Link routers at Goodwill, and they're still like new in the box. I don't know why. All I could think is maybe somebody or TP-Link or a store said, here, take all these routers. I found an AC, I think this is the AC2600? Yeah, or C2600. I got like a 22 or 2300, a little bit smaller one that I gave to somebody, so I don't have that one anymore. But this one was like $5, brand new in the box, not even opened up. And this is an AC one, really nice route. It's got 4 antennas, and I was really impressed with this one because it's got decent specs, 2 USB ports, and you can turn the Wi-Fi off and on, leave your router running, reset WPS. Normal 4-port switch on the back, and an on-off button. So pretty cool. And like I said, four nice antennas. But this one's kind of cool because it's got some cool features. Really dim lights, and you can hit this button, shuts off all the lights, and you can have it on your shelf, especially if it's like by your TV or something like that. You don't want to see a bunch of blinking lights. You can just have it kind of like in a dark mode, which is really cool. And I was really impressed with it. I played with this little one. The performance on this was really good. And I was impressed I've never seen too many TP-Link wireless devices out there. And this one, I tell you what, I'm really impressed with what they have done. And it's actually pretty darn heavy, so I don't know what's inside here, but I'm gonna have to take it apart sometime. Looks like it's pretty darn cool. So anyway, that's kind of my collection. There's more somewhere, but it was kind of just like the show all what I got. Like I said, the ones I've used most are the 54GLs, especially if I'm doing repeating. A lot of times you want to repeat to, like, say, an outbuilding or a garage or something like that. I use these as repeaters, and they work fantastic for that. And like I said, not having to ever reboot them, or I don't think I ever really needed to reboot them. They just keep on going. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the video. That's you guys. Have a great day.